All right, what's going on, Wisdomizers? Um, Thursday, I'm thinking to do a market update, and rightfully so, because again, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the price action, specifically in the crypto space. And without further ado, let's dive into it. But before, as always, come and check out the community. We're hanging in there with many traders, analyzing the markets, making trades, and showing you what it takes to be a profitable trader and keeping you, most importantly, keeping you updated on daily news, creating content for you. This is tailored for you, so don't mess it up and join now. Link in the bio. But what I want to show you is this. So BTC, again, like we're seeing a perfect setup, potential buying setup that if it plays out, then perfect. Like technically speaking, we can buy Bitcoin now with huge leverage and have a uh, perfect setup that the liquidation will be exactly at perfect low. If we long with 33 leverage, then this is where our stop loss is, and this is perfect in terms of the clean being clean, because you actually have here a good risk reward to the upside, if you will, and it is technically very clean because you have a clear retest area on daily, and you have a full close, like basically a break and retest trading setup that is happening in front of our eyes. And I just want to make this live because this can be a very historical moment in time, because sometimes what happens is if we break out from a zone and we keep on going, we keep on creating more zones, we keep on consolidating, we do another break and retest, we do maybe go consolidate, we do another break and retest, and this is exactly how technically the market moves. So it moves from zone to zone to zone to zone and makes different retests of different liquidity. So this is how this can play out, and that's why I wanted to hop here real quick, because this is a very interesting moment that we can potentially, have a new all-time high. Obviously, this is over exaggerating. We need to actually have some liquidity coming back to the market. But for now, I've seen this playing out so many times. If this can go and go and go and go and go once it breaks out. But I believe that it's not gonna be the case today, because the market is still really, really weak and there is no hope. And generally speaking, everything besides BTC is looking like just a slow grind to the downside. So ETH, for example, is one of these assets that is just creates a lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. There is nothing that is stopping its movement to the downside, and it's just creating lower lows. So next lower low will be done, and then maybe then we will see a nice impulse up, but we have to break this high once we break the new low. So we need to come back here and then like this. So this would actually give us some sort of clue that we can bounce. But until this won't happen, and even if we're talking about here, then we need to actually break through, I think, 2,600, and only then we can start slowly grinding to where the market actually belongs. And this is the all-time highs, baby. So let's hope for the best, but this can happen really, really quickly. In crypto, things are changing almost overnight, and we can print really good, big green dildos, 20-30% in one day, as you can see here on Solana. And here on we printed like 35% candle in a daily. So Solana from 13th of January until 20 of January, it did 75% return in one freaking week. Can you imagine how much money this is for big institutions who bought this bloody thing? It's a lot of money. And they would give everything to make 40% a year with size. But here we only dream about 10,000% per day, trading meme coins and all this bullshit. And that's exactly what we get. We get wrecked because we have unrealistic expectations and we gamble our money away to the markets, right? So, okay, well, we covered all these, assets, Solana, ETH, and BTC, just as always. But so far, we need to also cover BTC Dominance, and this is a really, really critical area, as I've said many times already. This has to break at some point, but it can go and go and go and create a very narrow volatility and price action in a very narrow place for a very long period of time. It can do a lot of things, and then at some point it will start. It will go in the market will give its liquidity back from BTC at some point, but when, this is almost impossible to predict. So yeah, just waiting here. Like, it's just, you did not think that in this kind of price action in 2021 that we were could be from January, from late January until 1st of April. 1st of April, that's where it started. And we are very much in a similar position. But now we don't have too much volatility, because this was a clear, price was doing like this, very volatile. But here we don't have volatility. So the market was preparing for this for a very long time, for 2-3 months it was preparing. But for us, we don't see this much. So the market is just not moving anywhere, and it's standing in one place. So it's not really preparing, but we probably need to see some more volatility at least in one place. But yeah, as you can see, like, everything is just slowly grinding with some pullbacks here and there. But on a global scheme, there is basically nothing happening now. So yeah, there is little to no hope. There is not much going on, and yeah, you just need to be patient. Like, everyone needs to be patient, and even I think 98% of the retail is being under the water. You are not alone in this. I am also under the water. Don't worry. I have some positions that are stuck in 10%, 10x from the current prices. And I also was not able to take losses. And I also lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in this bullshit. And that's about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Just have to cope, and every day that passes by from this shitty market, you start coping better, and you just basically forget that you already was expecting to make millions this year, but now the expectations of making millions are going just they're delayed, let's say. But what's left is the hope, and this will never ever be taken away from me. And I recommend the same for you. Never give up your hope, because the moment you give up your hope, the moment you die. That's it for me today. Come and hang out with Telegram and community, and let's call it a day for now. But I just really want to see if this BTC setup will play out. If it will, then it can be beautiful. But if it does not, then the market will actually flip. Let me show you. The market will flip the retest, which I didn't actually show before. So you will see that if this not play out, then what happens if we have another retest and we do like this, bam, and we're gonna go and print another lower low. So that's the so what will happen here is we're gonna do like this, and we're gonna do like this, and then probably from this retest we're gonna just go to the moon, motherfuckers. That's the plan. So there are two options now. Let's see which one plays out. See you. Bye.